to I would not really call it a new Let's Play per se, even though it's a new map. I thought about a way to show off oh, wrong side of the road, the KUBOTA DLC, and you know, I thought I could do exactly what you've seen 1,000 times by now, and that is to oh, someone's parking next to my field. I wonder if they're interested in buying it. Yeah, and that is just to put the DLC out there type of thing and show it off that way. But I really didn't want to do that, so the only other way that I could think of is to actually kind of show it off in the map. But I didn't want to. Oh, looks like I have more parking areas over there. I didn't even know about that. Yeah, I didn't want to just add it to my map type of thing and that's it. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, and the only thing that I could think of is, you know what, start it up on a new map and take it from there. So this is a map where everything is KUBOTA. Well, everything that I could get obviously is KUBOTA. This is just a toy to muck around. Okay. So this is the KUBOTA tractor, obviously. Which one is it? The M8, so this is the bigger one. With a plow and looks like a cultivator of sort, all in one. I have seen this type of plow before. Now, anyone that has seen my videos until now realizes that I don't really like using this type of plows, but if we're using KUBOTA, this is the only way that I could show off KUBOTA type of thing. And where are we as far as, so we can plant canola. Okay. Now we do still have a little bit of the old equipment, as I've just, whoa, what's happened to the frame rates? Wow, that was an interesting design. So I am going to get rid of those, and I do have to get a stone picker. So I will go and grab a stone picker before we start planting. And looks like, okay, because of the tree. Alright, so we're going to have to get rid of that tree, because otherwise it's going to be, so we're going to go with you because you're more more closer to, let's see if I can get rid of that tree first. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, doesn't matter. We'll sell the chainsaw. Oh, wrong place. Okay, so I will come and fix this little bit over here myself, and these little bits and pieces, not a problem. So what I've done is, I've might as well explain this while we're doing this. Now, if you're going to start this map yourself, you're not really going to get all these fields. I've added all those fields in because I thought, you know, this gives us a little bit more work. Thinking about it now, I kind of think maybe I didn't need to do that. So we've got 2-3 fields that are in a position to, you know, maybe fertilize and harvest soon enough. Okay, 26, the weeds are dead. Let's get rid of that. I see, oh, they're not fertilized at all. 20 and 22 is a little bit, it does have a little bit of the first stage of fertilization on it already. Okay, I kind of wanted to show off all the tractors, so this, maybe this is not the right one, it's a bit small. And all the equipment, so we do have a little bit of everything type of thing. M7, yeah, this is probably more appropriate. And that's the reason that we do have quite a few tractors, is because of the fact that there is, I think, 5 KUBOTA tractors. No, actually there isn't. There is 2 2 on the medium size, if memory serves me right. Right, 2 on the, did I just, yep, 2 on the medium size, and I believe 2 on the small size side. Yep, so there is 4 of them. There is no large Kubota tractor. At least I didn't see it if there was. No, there isn't. So since I've got this other plow, I might as well take the, let's see if the M7 can deal with that plow. And take this and go fix that little bit over there. And then set him up to plow a different field, and then we'll go and obviously deal with, fertilizing our fields and getting them ready for, okay, so we'll do this. I will wait for that tractor to obviously go before we're gonna, we can do it, but it is struggling a little bit, even though it's not really necessary. I'm trying to remember, no, what is to change sides? The fall, oh, lower plow, no, B, rotate. Oh, you can tell that it is struggling. Okay, now we're not going to be able to obviously fix all of these things purely on the, you know what, I'm not even going to do this. This is kind of just a torture. We're going to leave you over here and I'll find my other M8 and we'll bring the M8 here. Alright, so we've got now the 2 M8s plowing these 2 fields right next to each other. It is suitable, this map. I looked at a lot of different maps, and the reason that I chose this map is because its fields are quite small, but there is a variation of fields, so there's not really all that are super small, but it is small, and it's probably more suitable for this type of tractors. I mean, Kubota would be probably, and most likely would be suitable for this type of farms. I wonder where he's going. I'm sorry about my voice, I'm still sort of getting over my cold. So is he gonna back up from here all the way to the end? Probably. Now I did switch off the stones in the field. Oh, please do not do that. How are you gonna do that to me? Let's see if you guys can bash into each other now. See, one thing that I've noticed in FS22, they don't, in FS19, is it just my memory, but in FS19, they would know that there's another tractor in front of it and they would stop. They don't seem to do that in FS22, just run straight through each other. I don't know, maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Alright, let's get settled in and let these guys do their work. I'll, because of my voice obviously, I'll do a little bit of a time lapse of them working. I like the beacons, so I went and bought a spreader for fertilization obviously. And oh, wrong side, and oh, we're causing accidents all over the place. I like the beacons. The beacons are fantastic on this DLC. I do believe that this is where the shop is, right? I've not really sort of paid attention that much as I was driving in and out, but it is. I like the fact that they placed the shop close by to the to your yard. Makes it a little bit easier to use, type of thing, to drive, you know, back and forth from your yard and pick up the implements that I was buying and I am buying. Oops. So one thing that I sort of wanted to show you is these little things here. They're all over the place, and you can pick them up and they give you $1,000 for each. And as you can see, they're all over the place. I don't know exactly how many there are, but I've already picked up a couple. It looks like there's 10 of a lot of different ones. Okay, so there's 8 more of that. Seven more of those. Alright, this is interesting. Why are they? Oh, because you can pick them up. So they're floating. Okay, and there's another one over there. There's another one over here. You get the idea. There's quite a few of them around. I thought I saw one in here. No. I'm sure that there's probably more laying around somewhere hidden in here. Now, it's good that they don't give you a ton of money for them. You know, it would be horrible if you got like 10 or 15 grand per item and they put that many. There's another one right here. So I got 9 more of those. Now I picked up what, about $6,000 or $7,000, so it's still alright. But at least I didn't, you know, pick up $60,000, $70,000. That wouldn't have been okay. Now, I don't really care about picking them up, to be really honest. The only reason that I pick them up, why isn't my, oh, we can go back. The only reason I pick them up is they kind of bug me just sitting around. Oh, finally on the right side of the road. You know, me being from Australia, you'd think I'd be used to driving on this side of the road. But playing Farming Simulator, you always drive on the other side of the road. So you kind of always forget, hang on, you're on the right side of the road. Oh, I like that. It unfolds a little bit. And I do believe that we can buy, or we have one or the other. Look, fertilization here. I'm hoping that that's what that means. Hey, we got a trailer. I didn't even see this trailer, to be honest. Oh, no, not lime. Alright, lime it is apparently. Wow, what's the capacity of this thing? 10 grand, 10k. Is my little KUBOTA gonna be able to handle it? Looks like it. And I've got a weight here, and I've got, okay, so I've got a bit of stuff here. Let's have a look. I've not really been here. So there is other type of collectibles, green this time. Got 8 more to collect of those. There's one. Don't know how I'm gonna pick this one up. Alright. So we got our planters over here. Now I thought I was gonna sell these, to be really honest. I thought I sold them. To use the KUBOTA ones, but looks like I did not. Hey, look at that, there is one up there. So that's fuel. Like, I thought there was one there, but it's not. So you got fuel. Where's my fertilizer? I wonder if my fertilizer is right next to it. Now, which fields of mine need lime? All of them. So, okay, not really what I intended, but looks like it doesn't matter. Without really intending it, I ended up getting the right thing. Well, got fuel over there at the farm, but I believe I have to buy it in first, which is fantastic. There's more collectibles right there, and there's more collectibles right there. So collectible wise, we got galore. We got no problem in collectibles. Wow, this is a massive, 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 massive spreader. So we're not gonna take too long to do this because of the size of our spreader. It would have been probably much wiser to do this before I plowed it, but that's okay. It's going to be very quickly done. You know, one thing that I didn't check, did they actually charge me for the lime, or is it part of my stock, what I had in stock? So let's put my field up, see how many of my fields needed lime. So if it doesn't need plowing, well, this one ahead of me needs lime as well. And it needs to be plowed, which clearly you can tell that it is plowed. You reckon I can get this done in one go? Yes. Clearly the bush is just there for show. Okay, so it looks like my cows can come out this way, which is not very good. They can come out into my field. Alright, so we are planting canola at high speed canola. Uh-oh, up the hill is struggling. Let's go this way as well. I don't really need to do headlands here, but hey, why not? Okay, so it seems like we're gonna struggle as far as if we're not plowing it, it will not plant over it. So all these little patches that the plows left, it's going to cause issues. Hopefully we'll learn from that mistake and we won't allow that next season to do that. So we are gonna mix it up. We're gonna plant canola and wheat and barley. So we're gonna try and do both, all three of the products in between our maps, our fields that we have not our maps. And the fields that are already planted, which are, where are you? 26, I believe. 26, 20, and I thought there was one more, and 22. These fields, that's where my plow went. I'd set it up to plow field 24, and for whatever reason he decided to go straight to the middle of 23 and 22. So those we're gonna plant into corn or something when they're ready to harvest. Yeah, we've got a little yard over there. Do we own that field? No, we do not. Alright, so when we buy that field, which will be next. What field is that? Should be this field over here. How much does it cost? 57,000. I just buy it. You know what I should have done? I just rushed. 34. Where are you? What's on it? Sunflower. At least we now own a little bit more as far as storage is concerned, and we own some sunflower, which I do not believe that we actually own, have a header for it. But let's get rid of all the equipment that we didn't need. So we definitely don't want you. And where's the trailers? You know, I'm gonna keep it for now. Where's the planters? See the planters. We don't need you. And we definitely don't want you either. And we do need you. Okay, so we're back to $100,000. Too easy to make money, so we're not really gonna be selling and all that sort of equipment. Like I said, this is not really the purpose of this map is to show off the Kubota equipment as much as humanly possible, and also show off the map. The map is a fantastic map as well. So I'll let him do his work, and we'll see when he's done. Okay, so we're coming down to the last of our prepping as far as the fields are concerned, and that is to plow and put lime. And then we will obviously in the next month we will start planting whatever we can plant. Had a bit of an issue with workers. They seem to go into the fields next door and plow and cultivate things that they don't need to do. But I suppose that's to be expected with the size of the implements and the fact that there is no collision in the hedges over here. But that's okay, not that big of a deal. You know, I used the plows that you saw, which I don't normally use. And I don't normally use them because of the issues that they create. So, alright, so all my fields except field 21 and field 24 by the looks of it, which I'm going to need to put lime into it by the looks of it. So let's get ourselves down to field 21. Alright, so I sold my plows. Like I said, I don't really like using those plows. I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, no win at all. And we are planting, I was going to say canola, and that's what I meant to plant, canola, but wheat it is now. Wow, they're fast. How about I get rid of you? So I'm curious to see if it, no it does not. I was going to say I'm curious to see if it goes into the next field. So we're going to plant canola as well. So I'm going to get my M6. No, I want to do the other KUBOTA, the other M7. Don't I have two M7s? M8, M8, M7. Okay, what happened here? Hard to find good help these days. Oh, it's empty. I'll go fill it up and bring it back up here. Okay, so planting is in full swing as you've seen. I've decided to put grass on these two fields because we got our cows right there, so we're going to want to have some feed for the cows, obviously. I got rid of some more equipment that I found that I haven't gotten rid of, that's why our money's gone a little bit higher. So we've got, perfect timing, hey? Go away. So we've got barley going up here. Sorry, down here. What's 27 doing? I'm not quite sure what field 27 is, to be honest. So 24, as you can see, is grass. I'm trying to think, what's field number 27 though? What's this guy doing? Oh, rolling. Why are you rolling field 27? Stop. See, this is one thing with workers on this one is, Okay, needs plowing. No, it does not. No, needs rolling. Field number 24. I don't know how he got to this field. I set him up to do field next to it, and it just seems to come across and not respect the boundaries, eh? Okay, roll this field. Hard to find good work these days. So we've got all our fields. So we've got our grass fields. Wow, better get rid of grass. That's gonna do that, and I'm not gonna like that. So we've got grass fields in these two fields, which is should be enough for our animals. I've got cotton, field number 22. What am I going to do with cotton? So I'm going to have to plow that and do something else with it. Okay, so just going to pretend that we sold that. So I'll have a look actually before I decide to do that. Let's have a look. If I don't have, whoa, no luck. Do we have anything in here as far as sugar, beet, potatoes, stones, cotton? No. So we're gonna have to get a plow, get that organized. So we're gonna have enough feed for animals with the 2 fields of grass, in my opinion. We're gonna have enough straw with the barley and the hay and the wheat that we have planted. Obviously no straw from canola. So this guy is doing barley, and this guy is doing our grass field, which as we can see is almost finished. What I'm gonna do, get rid of that tree. I may end up putting some different trees on, but okay, so we're gonna have to be at a different angle or what? Oh. Okay. This way we have gotten rid of it. And we can see our cotton fields, which, yeah, what are you doing? And he's gonna go the wrong way. You see what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna get onto this other field and plant grass. So let's just make sure that the edge is all taken care of. And this way we've got, I know what you're thinking, why are you getting rid of all the trees? I am going to obviously put some trees, but I don't really like trees obviously between fields. They sort of, I don't know. I wish I could think of a really, really good excuse, but I don't really have a really good excuse. But I just, workers get stuck into them and all that sort of stuff. So, and what are we going to put in here? Wheat? Yeah, why not? Wheat is fine. Okay, so I'm going to take care of some of this field myself, and then we're going to put it onto the worker. Still can't get over the speed that this they go at, which is not unrealistic. It's 25 kilometers per hour. Well, I suppose it is. As I've seen some planters on real life that do what, 10, 11, 12 miles per hour. So, yeah, not really the same. So it is unrealistic. Alright, so I thought I'd set course plate to plan this field or seed this field. You can tell that I'm still not 100% health-wise because my brain just doesn't function as quickly as it should in remembering all these bits and pieces. So I believe this is the fairest way, where I lose the crop and lose the income of the crop, but at the same time don't have to do all the work to get it prepared, but it still costs me the money to you know, seed it per se. So that's the reason that I chose this direction instead of just you know, pretending that plowing it all in and pretending that I you know, collected all the cotton of it and pretended an amount of money and so on. I didn't want to go down that path, so I thought this would be the fairest way. Sort of like a win some, lose some type of scenario. Obviously, I lost a lot more because I would have made a lot more money off the crops, but at the same time, if I would have had to lease the machinery for it, I would have lost all the money. I wouldn't have made any money off it. Not unless I would have gone on ModHub or something like that and find a really cheap mod harvester type of thing for cotton, which again I didn't want to go down that path. So we just got a little bit of rolling to do. We got a little bit of well, rolling, and that's it. We need to get ready for harvesting after that. So I'll let this guy do. I'll record a little bit more of this. I'll try and find some music. It's very hard to find some decent music. If you know where to find some decent music for YouTube, let me know. I'll be very interested to look into something that's got decent music. Everything that I find is yeah, well, not my style of music, so yeah. Alright, I'll let him do some of his work, and I'll take this opportunity. Thank you very much for your support. Let me know what you think of this map. Let me know what you think of the idea of just doing a map like this where I get to show off the DLC. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, let me know about all that. I'd be curious to read your take on all this. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. Thank you again for your support. God bless you and your families. Bye bye.